Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and this is Magnificent Mark, learning the song right along with you for the first time, but you probably have more fingers to use than he does because... Show him. What did you do, man?
I fractured my thumb.
You fractured your thumb, I'm assuming playing basketball. Of course, everything happens during basketball. Okay, so how long do you have with that thing before you can use your left hand again?
4 weeks.
4 weeks from now or 4 weeks from when you did it?
4 weeks from when I did it.
So how much longer? How many days left?
7.
10. Mom says 10. Oops. Yeah, she says 10 days before you can play basketball again. Or play the piano, which I know that's the more depressing one of the two. Anyway, we have our moderator, the incomparable Kendra.
Guess what? I got to open for this really cool band called Fort Vine on Friday.
Yeah.
And it was so awesome. I had so much fun.
Opening for them means you played music before them.
Yes.
Like, got everybody warmed up and excited. They're like, yeah, give us more music. And then you're like, nope, here's somebody else. And they're like, man. And they all walk out.
No.
Oh, okay.
Fort Vine is excellent. They are very talented.
They are
so
very talented. I've heard them before. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Nice job. Way to go. And Klopple, of course, is here with us. And he will let us know when it's time to move on. First, though, I want to play this song for you all so you know what we're going for. Mark, pay attention here. At home, you don't have to pay attention to any of these notes. Just know kind of what it sounds like-ish by the end of this, and then I'll show you all the notes. Here we go. So here's the track.
It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You've heard this before? There's something strange in the neighborhood. Hear them call Ghostbusters. There's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. And then the cool part that goes I like this part. It looks kind of scary-ish, but it's not that bad. We're going to play it way slower than that. At home, you'll need to find an E in order to get started on this song, and I will help you with that. So, Mark, what you're going to do here with us is find any group of 2 black notes. So I'm going to use these 2 right here. And at this point, we're on level 1, so we're just going to worry about just playing each individual note. It doesn't matter what hand you play or anything. So you're going to obviously play your right hand. Sorry. I'm going to use these 2, though, so you can use a different 2 of 2 black notes. So find me 2 black notes. Anywhere, 2 black notes. I'm using these. There you go. Go ahead and play them. Bam, you got it. Cool. Take the one that's on the right. So this one over here, that's on this side. We're going to drag it slightly up, slightly that direction, till we land on a white note. And that note right there, that's going to be an E. So that's the one that we're going to need. And then you're also going to need a C. So if you skip over the note that's next to it and land on that one, that's a C. So these 2 notes right here are the 2 that you need. And if you have your stickers on your piano at home, then you already can see where the E and the C are. Those are the important ones right there. That is some. So go ahead and play that one and say some. Some. And then thing. Strange. Yes, and they go really fast. So it's going to go something strange. You try. Nice work. And you at home, maybe just practice that one part. Maybe pause the video and just practice something strange. The next one after that is going to be a C, just like we've already played, and then this weird note right here. So this one has a big like warning flag right here. That is a flat sign. That means it says B in here inside the circle, but you're not actually supposed to play a B. You're supposed to play the note that's slightly lower than a B. So we're going for that one right there. It says B flat. Yes. So we're going to need a C and a B flat and a C. That's it. And we're going to say in the nay. Go for it. In the nay. You got it. Cool. So we're going to try the beginning part, something strange. Nice. In the nay. If you get that much, actually that repeats a whole lot. So that's pretty much something weird and don't look good. That's going to be the exact same thing as that one right there. And right here, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. That's the exact same thing as that second line. So if you know that much, you pretty much know the whole song, because this section right here, this next section we haven't done yet, is still E's and C's. Who you gonna call? You try. That's exactly it. And then at the end of that, if you want to, you can just say Ghostbusters. If you want to play notes though, it'd be a C and a B flat and a C. Ghostbusters. Or you can just say Ghostbusters. So any of that works. Now would be a great time to pause again and practice just those first 2 lines. If you get those, then we're just going to repeat those down here. So lines 3 and 4 are the exact same as lines 1 and 2. Let's try that all together with a slowed down track. Get ready on that E. And let's try it. We're gonna wait for the track to come in. And even if you can't get all the notes, just get the ones you can. Don't worry about the rest. Hang on. Wait for this. Ready? Here we go. Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. And it's the exact same thing. Something weird, and it don't look good. Okay, that's fast. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Nice. Now, let me show you this next part. It's I think the most fun part to play. It's also the easiest part to play. You remember at the beginning we found a group of 2 black notes, right? Go ahead and find that group of 2 black notes again. And then we took the one on the right, right? And then we dragged it up. We're not going to drag it up this time. We're just going to actually use that note. That's the note that's slightly lower than E. So that is the note that is called E flat. We want that one and the C. Okay, Clappel says this next time is going to be our last time through. So we need that E flat and that C. Nice. And we're going to use those two back and forth a whole lot. And then the only other thing we're going to do is this guy over here. So we already talked about the B flat. You can find a B flat. This sign right here is like a cancellation of the warning. So this was like a warning, it's going to be a B flat. This is like a, hey, it's not going to be B flat. It's going to be regular old B. So just a plain B right there. And then we have a C after that. So that's a whole lot of stuff just to say, play those three notes right there, one after the other. You try. That's it. So you're going to play E flats and Cs. And then, so that'd be a great thing to, right now to just pause and practice that going back and forth. E flat and Cs. And then real quick, B flat, B, and C. Once you have that, you've got the whole entire thing. Let's go from the top. And a 2. Oh, we don't come in at the very beginning. We're going to wait. We can learn this part later. But right now, here we go. Ready and go. Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Nice, same exact thing. There's something weird and it don't look good. Yeah, perfect. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Now get ready on the E flat and that C. We go back and forth once, twice, 3, 4, 5, and then move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and move. And do it again. E flat. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and move. Yes, absolutely. And if you at home aren't learning this as quickly as Mark, that's perfectly fine. He's magnificent, Mark. He's played a lot of songs before. And as you can tell, he's even playing with a broken hand, so he's got a whole lot of talent. More talent in his right hand than most people have in both. So anyway, if you're not learning as fast as him, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly normal. Here's another talented person, though, who wants to show you a song that they wrote. Very nice job, Ken. That's really impressive. If you are writing a song, send your video over. Even if it's not one that we're working on in the lessons, we still want to see all the stuff that you're working on. And hopefully this week you're working on the weekly activity. Kendra, tell us more about it.
This week is the treble clef dice, and you just cut out the dice and tape them together so you can test yourself on the treble clef. And tag Learn Piano Live when you post a picture on Facebook or Instagram for 150 bonus points from Clopple, our favorite mascot.
And it's totally okay to use the cheat sheet on that one. So that should be a fun one for everybody. Now it's time for our feature of the week. This week it's going to be... You laughing at me over there? Don't laugh at me. This is Mary Joy. So this one is, I'm going to play 2 notes for you. You're going to have to tell me whether, and if you're live with us, tell us in the chat. You can play against Kendra if you're not live. She's going to try to guess these too. Tell me if the first 2 notes that I play are the beginning of Mary Had a Little Lamb, like this would be. That's the beginning of. Or if it sounds like the beginning of Joy to the World. So, is it the beginning of Mary Had a Little Lamb? Or is it the beginning of Joy to the World? Here we go. Good luck. We're going to do 5 of these. Try to beat Kendra if you can.
Wait,
Ready?
should I clear the piano keys?
No, I'll go ahead.
Or just leave them?
For the first couple, we'll leave it on.
Okay.
So, all right. So these first 2 notes right here. Those 2. Does it sound like the beginning of Mary Had a Little Lamb? Try to sing along if you can. Or Joy to the World. One more time. Kendra, what do you think?
I think it's Mary Had a Little Lamb.
It is. Yeah, it's the beginning of Mary Had a Little Lamb. By the way, if you're in Clopple Academy, this is major seconds and minor seconds. That's the difference. Mary Had a Little Lamb is a major second, and Joy to the World is a minor second. Okay, so one more where you can see the keys. What about this one right here? One more time, guessing at home or in the chat room if you're live with us. What do you think, Kendra?
Joy to the world?
Absolutely. So that one was a minor second. Nice job. Okay, now clear those keys out and let's try one where no one can see. You just gotta listen really hard. What is this one? Tough one. And one more time. What do you think, Kendra?
Joy to the world?
That is correct. Nice, yeah. So that's a minor second. Good job. We had only 2 more of these left. Hopefully you're getting at least one of these at home. Try to sing the if you think you know what it is, try to sing that song along with me. And Kendra, what do you think it
I
is?
feel like you're trying to trick us. I think it's Joy to the world, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you think it's Joy to the World, you should try to. And if it's not that, then it'll probably sound wrong when you sing it. Okay, very last one. And Kendra, what do you think?
Mary Had a Little Lamb?
That's correct. Mary Had a Little Lamb. Hopefully you got one or more of those, and if not, that's fine. Join us next week, and we'll do more of that, and we'll play different intervals and stuff. And if you're in Clopple Academy, you're already doing all of this ear training stuff. And right now, thank you for that, it's time for Mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
And this week is from Bella A, who says, Dear Jamin, what comes in the subscription boxes? Well, it's mostly all the same stuff that you can print out already. So we send you the sheet music and the weekly activity and all the stuff that's in the student zone. But then you also get some pretty cool costumes and stuff like the Ghostbusters name tag this month, and we also set out the slime and stuff. So it's mostly costumes and then the printed out stuff. So if you find that like you can never get to the printer, or your printer's always broken, and you just wish that someone would send you the music, then that's pretty much what Music Lessons in a Box is. And then of course we throw in the fun costumes and stuff too. We have some secret information for this song.
Secret information.
And we also send you the secret information folder, all printed out, and we send you one of these nifty boxes to keep all your secret information in. Let's see what Clopple has for us this week in our top secret folder. This week it says, flat 3 and 3 are used together to sound bluesy. So if you want to write a good blues is going to include both the 3 and the flat 3. And if you could show us the keys here so I can show you what we're talking about. This song has an E in it with a C, just like we did at the very beginning of the song, right? So very first thing we did was play in the key of C, 1, 2, and 3. We had a 3 in there, but then right after that, we came down here and we played a flat 3. So we played an E flat. So that's the third note, but it's the flat version of it. So if you have a song that has a 3 in it, a regular 3, but you will have a song that also has the flat 3 in it, it's probably going to be a pretty bluesy sounding song. So that's one of the things. If you're writing a song and you want to sound bluesy, use the regular 3 and use the flat 3. Number 2, these chords in this song are what I call the Sweet Home Alabama chords. So if you're playing, man, this is like level 4 stuff here. So right here, these chords right here, the C, the B flat, and the F. Those are the chords for Ghostbusters. It's also the chords for the Sweet Home Alabama song, and a bunch of others too. So it's kind of a weird set of chords, but it's weird in a cool way, and it gets reused a whole lot in a bunch of different places. One of the places is Sweet Home Alabama. Last thing, major is with a flat 7 is called, here's your word, mixolydian. Try that. Mixolydian. Mixolydian. So if we have a song that has like, it's just a regular like major scale like you would play in regular Clapple Academy, like even the early levels, we're playing like a C major scale. But when you get to that 7th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there, that 7 one is a flat one. That's called mixolydian. And that also has kind of a really bluesy feel to it. So that's like all the... It's in the key of C, but the 7th note is flatted. It's mixolydian. It's kind of bluesy. Anyway, that's all the secret information that we have in this folder. So I guess it's just time to find out who won this week's raffle. Great job, Erica. Tell us which prize you want. Let's go to level 2.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version or visit learnpianolive.com/level 2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out. And if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.